go. Monday morning, let's start a really nice week with really nice feeling good body and feeling healthy and lifted up, and all the things in your life that don't need to be so important, let's let them go. Let's take that big breath of positive energy and flow and all the good things in your life and gratitude for being alive. Just take it in and then press down all the things that don't need to be there and aren't really that important. Just let them go and take a big breath up. Big breath in with strength and positivity. Lift it up and then just take it all down. And big lift up, big breath in and take it down. And keep doing that. And take it down. And remember to do this during the day. Just take a big breath up. The light of the day, the light of your life, and all the things that you don't need in it, just let them go. Bing, like that. And because it's all in your head anyway, so you may as well have the right stuff there, right? Take it all in and let it go and shake it out a little bit. Okay, we're going to start with My Father's Eyes, because some people missed yesterday's class because of Father's Day, and we had a lot of very moving songs, but I wanted to do Eric Clapton again. It's such a pretty song that we haven't danced to before. So let's start out with Eric Clapton, My Father's Eyes, for an extension of Father's Day. song. All right, let's get into a kind of groove here. This is from Cameroon, so this goes out to, again, Michelle and Judah traveling to America, back to the States from Costa Rica. So let's do that thing we do to the side where you stay in the middle and then you go to the side and the other side. Take all your weight to the right, to the left, to the right, to the left, to the right. And then we can do it, remember, on the diagonal. So we go up here and then up here. Now back diagonal center, back diagonal center. So let's try that. What do we call that? I guess it's an X. So up and back and up and back and back and back to the diagonal. Corner and corner and back and back. And remember, we're doing this, I'm not doing a striptease, I'm just taking off my sweatshirt. Amy Cluck, our physical therapist, she comes in, looks at what we're doing, makes sure everything's A-okay, and then advises us other things we can work on. And one of the things is the deep inside hip muscles that people end up having a lot of trouble with, and that's why they go to physical therapists. So she says one thing to work on is keeping those hips facing forward, so as if you have lights coming out of your hip bones, straight forward. And while you're facing forward, your legs are going out in different diagonals, like this. So that's why we're doing that step, and also it's a good groove. But also the same thing on the box, 2, 3, 4. Box, 2. Try to, instead of turning into it, keep your hips forward, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. So that you're getting all, if you can imagine all the things going on in your hips as you cross and twist and move while those bones stay forward, if you know what I mean. It was a really good idea of Amy. So let's just try that. We have that cross and cross, 2, 3, 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 cross, like that. And also we have, when I go like that, the 3 kicks and the step behind. So we've got 1, 2, 3, step behind and 1, 2, 3, step behind and 1, 2, 3, step behind and left, right, left, step behind. And again, keep your hips forward, right, forward while you're doing that. And if you're doing that easily, now a lot of you are new to that kind of move, that's really, you really come somewhere, because that's a little bit of a tricky step. All right, let's do it. This is from Cameroon. Coco Mbasi is the artist. with the Cameroon, the dance from Cameroon is going out to Michelle and Judah, is because Judah and I have been exchanging music. He's a musician, her son, and enjoys the music of Africa as well. And now let's do a little bit of salsa, but this is from Brazil, so this goes out to Sully and Denise and all of the Brazil enthusiasts. Our basic salsa step: right and together, and left and together, and right and together, and left and together, back and together, forward and together, back and together, and then take it 3 to the side. A 1, 2, 3, kick, 1, 2, 3, kick, step together, step, kick, step together, step, kick, step together, step, kick and step together. And we'll do that same one where we go out together like we just did in the last dance, but with the arms nice and big. And remember, when we're doing that, it's not just kind of phone it in like that. It's like lifting up from your hip bone all the way to the heel of your hand and opening up that entire part of your body. Right now, do that, everybody. Lift up, feel your hip bone here. Lift the hand all the way up. So when you go to the side, you're stretching out your side all through your core, all through your back, here, and here. Big breath into it. Breathe, and in. So open up your whole body with that move. Don't just kind of go, yeah, or do whatever you want. All right, this is from Brazil, Setano. Nice groove there. All right, this is a little bit of the spinners. Let's do our 3 kick thing. We got the right foot going right, left, a right step behind, and 1, and 2, and 3, step behind. We got that going on. Let's do our forward side with one leg here. The right leg we're going to kick forward, a side. A 1, 2, 3, other leg, forward, side, back, side, front. A forward, a side, and back, side, front, and forward, and side. So for some people, you're just learning a step and figuring out what's going on. Other people who know this step, there's a lot to do here. So engage your core, really pull it in. Lift up your chest, lift up your rib cage all the way up. So it's a real balance thing. It's not like it's hard to balance, but it's a really great step for engaging your core. I'm forward, I'm back. A 1, 2, 3, and a forward, and a side, and a back, side, front. A forward, a side. And it's that same thing as Amy tells us of taking those hip bones straight forward like flashlights while you're doing this moving with your hip forward side. So you have all this different stuff going on inside the muscles deep inside your hips. Really important. All right, so let's take it to, let's just, all that said, just get in the groove. If you want to dance, this is the spinners. Here we go. When we're doing this cross step like we do, just touching in front, again, another good chance to keep your hips going straight forward, engaging your core, nice and deep inside there. Genevieve, hold this, dum, bum, 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 and all the way. And so don't just put your hands up above your head. Stretch your arms all the way to the top. So from your hip bones all the way up. So we're starting down here and lifting up, and I'm engaging my core, and I'm lifting up my chest, and then I'm stretching the opposite arm to the leg that's touching, but do whatever you want, but that's what I'm doing here. And again, that forward side, back side, front, that tricky little step. I know that's probably tricky for some people. So you can just do whatever you want. I assume that you're just doing whatever you want when you feel like it. But it is a challenging step for a lot of reasons, especially the balance and kind of getting it all going on and feeling the strength of your inner body here, you know, but it's a good one to work on, even if it's a little tricky right now. All right, on to a little bit of Cajun Gumbo Laya, Chris Noel. So let's see, we got, we'll take our forward and a 1, 2, 3, a forward and step together, step, cross, step, step together, step, cross, step, step together, step. We've got our open box. So this is the usual box we cross. We call it an open box. I always go like that when we're about to do it. Open box, we're going to step 1, 2, 3, 4. So step in the corners of a box, but without crossing. Lead with your hip. So we go hip, 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 to the right, to the left, to the right, to the left, and hip, 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 like that. And then in this one, there's a little rhythm for a skip, so we can go forward and back and a forward and back and forward and back, other side, forward and back and a bump, bump, bump. So that one is great, and you can also get a big workout if you want to lift your knee right up high, take it nice and tall, whatever works for your body. Let's take it like that. We also have our little step. We go to those diagonals. We go here and here, and I'm stepping up, then together, then back, together, and a diagonal up there, diagonal back, here, and here, like that, okay? We might do our little 4 to one side, little crossies. That goes like that, 4, because I can't talk during the music because the music will stop, so I got a hand signal. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, other way, and 1, and 2, and 3. So it's just forward and back, or forward and side, and forward like a choo-choo train. Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba, like that. All right, let's try it. This is a good, this little Cajun tune, a little bit of our boogie-woogie that we've been doing too, which Jerry says he likes, and I like it too. I love this boogie-woogie groove. I love it. It just takes you somewhere that you need to be, you know? All right, let's do it. Chris Noel. this step that I often put in dances. Step together, step, and arms go over. And because it's a really, it may seem like just a hold step to you, but for me it's a really big workout. I'm really, again, pulling in my core, lifting up my chest up, and then sink down all the way. And then lift as high as I can and sink down. So I'm lifting here as high as I can and then stretching it over. And here, and stretch right here. And over, and stretch right here. Big steps, take it down. Over the top and take it down. Sometimes we do high arms with flat hands to the ceiling. Sometimes we do it more bent and more inside, more groove, more down. Sometimes it's a stretch out thing. Just wanted to say that. All right, this is brand new. This actually comes from my old friend Paul Suazo, who used to play the Newgrass Revival. I don't know if you know this group, Newgrass Revival. And this is called Callin' Baton Rouge. So we're still down in Louisiana with Boogie and with Cajun and with Zydeco. And here we go, Newgrass Revival. Same steps we've been doing. And yeah, let's check it out. Tune. Wow, Newgrass Revival. Love that. That comes from many years ago. Okay, let's do a little Diana Ross, a little bit of upside down. This is Heather's dance that we call Heather's dance, like that. And this is Diana Ross. Let's do it.
Inside out and round and round.
doing the thing of when I get on the wood, everybody just jam. Of course you can jam the whole time, which would be great too, but especially when I step off the carpet, that means that I'm just grooving. So don't try to follow me because it's just going to be whatever. All right. All righty then. Let's go to now this song. Greg Brown. Greg Brown. Some of you know him. Kind of a singer-songwriter, but blues and deep south at the same time. But great guy, Greg Brown. Seen him in concert. He's just a, he's a very intimate singer-songwriter. So if I had known, so that you got to listen to the lyric on this song. I'm trying to think of the lines. Anyway, listen to the lyric. It's so beautiful. It's so simple and sweet. Let's do that thing we do where we go a 1, 2, 3 and a 1, 2, 3 and a box. 2, 3, a 4. A 1, 2, 3 and a 1, 2, 3 and a box. 2, 3, 4. We might do 1, 2, and 3 and touch like we just did. A simple little turn. We might do our little to the side. A 1, 2, 3 and lift, step. A 1, 2, 3 and lift, step. Hold to the side and like that. Okay, and we might do a little fast boogie woogie steps. So here we go. So anyway, it's a sweet tune, and if I had known, summer was invented for her to wear that dress, and they're on a hayride, and it's just, I don't know, gives me chills. All right, here we go. Greg Brown.
Oh, damn it, it's making me authorize it in order to play it. One sec, let me just get it. Well, let's do another one first.
Okay, great. All right, with that big wow, let's do Whitney Houston. Let's do we haven't done much Whitney Houston, but man, what a voice, what a talent, what a tragedy, as so many of the people we've been honoring, memorializing. Whitney passed away some years ago when we did lots of her dances in class. I mean, she was a force. So let's just get it going on with Whitney here. Nice and big, open up, bigger, bigger. Greg Brown, If I Had Known. So now we're running a little bit late, so let's see, have to choose here. So, let's see, time. Let's do just a little bit of our Africa. So much going on in Rwanda for us, so let's just do a little bit of Lift It Up with a tune from Congo. And here we go, just start lift it up, a bit tight tummy, lift it all the way up, take a big breath and give it all you got. Give it up here, all right? Here we go. Congo, DRC. Class and learned all this stuff during Zoom. This is quite amazing. Lots of you have been with us for years doing this with a little bit of difference, but hats off to everybody for coming along and doing it all these years or being brand new and learning all this. So let's cool down with a sweet little waltz. And I think, Juanita, you weren't with us yesterday, and I had this one for you. This is Las Cafeteras, Luna Lovers. It's a beautiful, soft, sweet love song in a waltz. So we just take it nice and easy, like a waltz. Let the beat just move through you. Just rock your body. Don't give it any effort except to lift it up and breathe into the music, into the beat. This is Las Cafeteras from East LA, Luna Lovers. For the DACA youth.
Did you want to say that again, Janet?
Yeah, it's for the DACA youth, which of course is from all over the world, the young immigrants born here who are fighting to have their security insured in this country, to be able to get through all the trials and tribulations of youth without also having to wonder if you're going to be kicked out of the country and have nowhere to go. So the recent Supreme ruling was huge. Hopefully it sticks. But anyway, this goes out to those folks. So in my neighborhood right now, I'm sure you all know, it's just people trying to have a life, you know. Could be us, happens to be, you know. So here we go.
Walk with me, Luna. Walk with me, Luna. So the story goes that my heart met yours. You touched my soul. It's you I adore. It's your beauty where I feel most free. It's you and me, and it's plain to see. I do, I love you. I do, I love you. Won't you walk with me? Let's do darling. Won't you walk with me? Let's do heart. Won't you take my hand up beyond the sky? Take my hand, walk me through your
When I travel so far across the land, and I'm asking you to stand by my side and come along with me down the river, sing the song. Won't you walk with me, Luna through the forest? Won't you walk with me, Luna through the forest? Won't you take my hand and beyond the grassland? Won't you take my hand, walk me through your
Alright. Alright, so different things happen during this class. You know, sometimes we're listening to the words, sometimes the beat is rolling, moving with us. Sometimes we're daydreaming about stuff during the day or things we're worried about or thinking about. But try, like in meditation, to return to where you are, you know. We can think about stuff later, but right now in class, it's our body. It's our body that we're showing our gratitude by keeping it together, like moving it in a super healthy way, and at the same time letting the soul of the world penetrate you. So, you know, that's what we got going on. All right, let's take our balance. For those of you who want to, grab a chair and hold on. Or if not, fine. And if you need to put your foot down while you're trying to be on one foot, great, whatever. The main thing is to keep your core engaged and keep nice and high. There's the earth under your feet. Check it out. Is it still there? Yes. Here's the earth with all its mighty power all the volcanoes deep inside, all the things happening. That's what I always picture, deep inside the earth. And here comes through you this energy, this force of being alive, of life coming through you from the earth, all the way through your body, through your solar plexus, up through your spine, and through the top of your head all the way, and lifting you as a tiny little speck on that earth. Just a little speck, lifting you nice and tall and light. All right, so let's get that balance. Focus on a spot in front of you, a nice spot that is quite lovely. I always pick the piece of wood that is most attractive to me that day. All right, and try not to look at me too much. Try to, just, you know what to do pretty much, so let's just do it. Big breath, big lifting. Lift your knee up. Let it rest. All right, grab your blanket, take off your shoes and socks, and let's roll it out. Another lovely week before us, even if you're stuck inside and are getting a little nutty. Still, remember that we have our lives, we are live, we have somewhere to be inside that's pretty darn safe, and we have food to eat, we have clean water to drink, and people to talk to, and ways to communicate with them, and we're not completely isolated, and so there's great, great gratitude to be had there, and that's where we can live, if we want to, inside that big reality of gratitude, because we're alive. All right, roll those ankles and toes and count them, make sure they're all good to go. Mine's a little crooked, a little worse for wear there after that break, but oh well, it works. So give yourself a nice massage. Roll out those big hip muscles, yum, yum, yum. And the lower back, sweet, sweet, sweet. Love, 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 And when you're ready, let both just find the gravity down to the side. Find that thing, that magical thing that sticks us to the earth called gravity. Let's have a little shout out for gravity. Wow. And cross if you want, and really take a big breath into your spine. And take it back center, and again, sneak in a little massage there, because you can. And take it to the other side. Obviously, you can do whatever you want, whatever exercises you feel are most important for your body and your soul. And bring it on back up, and again, stretch it out and move around your head. Make sure your neck is supple and easy and no strain whatsoever. Put your feet down, feel that lovely blanket under you or something yummy. Hope you got something yummy and that's not just a plastic pad of some kind. And pull your core right down in deep. Find the essence of your being, of your body being, what holds you together, those muscles. Keeping them really strong, hold it together. Bring one knee up at a time while you're holding. And the jackhammers. I've had a year of jackhammers around my house, which will go until September, but you know what? I'm glad I have somewhere to live. Big breath, engaging that core, and then both knees up and take one heel at a time, and even more engage the core. Put in some nice big kegels, nice and strong, nice and slow, and with a big breath, engaging all those deep, deep muscles deep inside, way inside your core. And then stretch it out one leg and grab that other. I hope this works for you because this feels so good to me. I hope it feels really good to you. Stretching out that leg, rolling your joints, opening up your toes, stretching it out and opening it up, and like that. And now open your arms all the way up, stretch them up top, and then just relax your upper body as you fully focus on your core. Get your feet into the action, point your toe and flex. Point when it's straight, flex when it's bent, and work, though not just work, but enjoy your feet down there. They are a source of great enjoyment until they're not. So really keep it moving. Work those toes and balls of your feet and your ankles and your Achilles tendon, and stretch out your legs. I hope you all saw in the e-blast yesterday Michelle Lenneberg with her grand dogs. She was doing this exercise under her legs, with the dogs under her legs. It was a beautiful, it was fantastic. So stretch it out, engage that core, really open up your body. All the way up, stretch it some more. Feel that core, pull in that core, open it up nice and long. Big breath. And bring your knees up again. Put your feet down and break a big bridge. Build that bridge nice and tall. Bring it up tall. Squeeze your butt. Bring it up a little higher. Squeeze a little more. Take it down, squozen. Let it all go, and then squeeze it again and bring it up. And while you're doing that, I'm going to close my windows. Ah! Come on, you guys. Jeez Louise. Enough. Ah! Alrighty then. So, ready to stretch it out? Let's take your towel, or in this case, all I have is a sock, so I'm socking it. And remember to keep your back totally neutral. We're stretching your hamstrings this way instead of sitting up and leaning over your leg, because this is the way to do it without straining your lower back. So here we go. Just be wherever you need to be, wherever your leg is comfortable, and then just put it in a place where it can gently, gently open. So Genevieve, give us a little music, please. Thank you. Oh God, I love that song. I mean, I remember singing Hey Jude in Rwanda with a truck full of us and just going wild with Hey Jude in the middle of the countryside. take it to the side. Take a big, big breath into the day. All good, all full of life. And then let's just let it go, relax. Oh! And bring it together. Big breath into the day and let go everything you don't need and just kind of let it ride out. Take a big breath in. All the good, all the light, and everything else, to hell with it. And up. And let it go, and then relax your head and your neck nice and easy. And take it nice and slow, slow. And open and let your spine lift and float and your shoulders relax, and keep that going all day. Nice and easy, nice and lifted, full of gratitude for being alive yet another day. Wow. Alrighty then.